Fans, welcome to the Irving Gymnasium here on the campus of Rossay Netherwood School. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Andrew Milner Invitational Tournament. Powered all weekend long, of course, by the crew from Maritime Athletic Profiles. 10 down, 2 to go in the tournament. This one will be St. Thomas and UNB. The UNB on the visitors bench for this one. UNB 1-1 in the tourney. Lost to Acadia, defeated Cape Breton. Acadia goes 3-0. Cape Breton 1-2 in the Tommies. Winless here against U Sport competition. Tommies, of course, play at the ACAA level. Pick up the starting lineups as they go out on the floor for the tap. No intros here for the Tommies. Little change in the starters today. Owen Amos into the starting lineup. So 0 is Florian. McCarthy wears 11. Amos wears 10. Hoyt is in 6. And Lavoie is 13. We have had Ethan Tumwine, number 5, starting. Switched over to Owen Amos for this game. Amos, 6'3" forward, in his third year out of Miramichi Valley in the strong program there in the Valley. Great program in Miramichi overall. Basketball, not just at Miramichi Valley High. Great what they're doing with the youth in that part of the province. Coach Waters and others. Pick up the UNB starters as they break the huddle. One is Marcus Barnes, 5. Reese Zerogale, 15. Norm Burry. 24 is Javordo Mitchell. Javordo is worth the price of admission on his own. And 7 is Vegas Evans. A lot of size here for UNB. Barnes, 6'3", Zerogale 6'2", Evans 6'7", Javordo Mitchell 6'10", and Burry 6'5". It'll be Harrison Florian at 6'7", who gets the 6'10" Mitchell to start. Nearly a backcourt violation. That's Hoyt on Barnes. Burry. Javordo Mitchell has the mismatch inside against Noah McCarthy. Rebound, Harrison Florian. Florian, McCarthy, Lavoie is going to drive on Burry. And I thought he was going to open the scoring, left that one short. Barnes. Shot missed there by Vegas Evans out of the corner. No scoring in the early going for these cross-campus rivals. Hoyt. Florian is going to take the 3 and make the 3. That's a deep 3 for Harrison Florian. Is 1 for 1 in ACA play last season from three-point land. Makes one here in this one. Not going to see him shoot out there a whole lot, I don't think, in the Tommies offense as the season goes along. But he takes one here. Vegas Evans scores 2. 3-2 Tommies. Just taking that one might be enough to bring the shot-blocking Mitchell away from the rim. Zerogale picks up the loose ball. Chased by Florian, no foul. Tommy's going to inbound quick and push it back the other way. Hoyt with McCarthy. Barnes against Tanner Hoyt. We're going to have a block call called.
You'll get that call too.
Tommy's the inbound, Owen Amos. Guarded by Vegas Evans. Owen Amos for 3, leaves it on the front rim, gets his own rebound. Too long of a pass there from Owen Amos, picked off by Reese Sorogli. He's going to spin. Off glass, no good. Javordo Mitchell attacks. Put back, no good. Take away by Lavoie. Mitchell's in pursuit. Watch for the shot blocker from behind. There he was. There's the goaltend. I believe the score is 5-3 Tommies, is what the score should be on the board. Mitchell loses it out of bounds, knocked away by someone. Pardon me, 5-4 is the score. I think that's the correct. I think UNB's got 2 scores. Tommy's 2 scores, and one of them's a 3. Florian, rebound over Burry. Lavoie on the catch, Noah McCarthy. McCarthy looking to kick back outside, but it's picked off by Zarogali. Vegas Evans from the outside, leaves it short. Lavoie hits for 3, 8-4. Mark Tobin off the bench. Sorogli limps off. Amos on the reach in on Evans. Norm Burry goes up, has the ball blocked from behind by Jeffrey Lavoie. Lavoie is on the run. Lavoie is going to draw offensive foul on Jeffrey Lavoie. And that last stoppage down here at the other end, we had a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct on Javordo Mitchell. Didn't quite see what it was. Maybe it was something he said. Something that drew the attention of the officials. Officials for this one, Misters McGrattan, Jeffrey, and Patterson. It's going to be another foul on Lavoie. That's going to be his second. Lavoie will come out. Ethan Tumwine will check in. Vince Littleton set to check in. Brendan Laurier checks in for UNB, and we'll have a sub for the shooter. Be Justin Chase. Littleton for the Tommies, third year out of Markham, Ontario. 6'1" guard, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists a game. Vegas Evans out of Brampton in his second year. Good from the line for the first. And for the second, we've got a sub for the shooter. This is Chase entering. Justin Chase, 6'6" forward out of Scarborough, Ontario. In his first year at Orangeville Prep. High potential, elite athlete is Chase. Harrison Florian drops in another 2 points. 10-6 Tommies. We played a little over 4 minutes. Florian there with the rebound, off to Tanner Hoyt, looking for Vince Littleton. Laurier with the turnover and the jam to finish it off. McCarthy long on the three-point try. 10-8 Tommies. Ted Braden will check in. Tobin out of the corner for Chase. Chase for Burry. Burry baseline on Braden. Gonna back him in. Nice job by Ted Braden on that. McCarthy picks up the loose ball. Now he's gonna step back, take the shot, make the 2 points. Turnover, Tommies. Ben Duell checks in for Tanner Hoyt. Duell number 14 for Stu, third year out of Bernice McNaughton High School in the Moncton area. Injured much of last season was Duell. Barnes from deep. Rebound Laurier. Inside for Burry. Burry is hacked by Tumwine. Burry makes the first. Burry, 70% free throw shooter last season. Second team All-Star for Norm of Grafton NB. Started high school in Woodstock, finished at FHS. 15.7 rebounds, about 2 assists per game for Burry. Braden with the miss inside. He's going to pick up the foul, chasing his own rebound. Sunbury to the line. UNB already in the bonus. Norm makes the first. Burry makes the second. 1 point game. Tommy's up 1 on UNB. Played 6 minutes of action. Going to be the second foul on UNB. Is going to go on number 1, Marcus Barnes. Javoto Mitchell checking in for Norm Burry. Can bet Ted Braden will slide over to guard Javoto Mitchell. I know he was looking forward to the opportunity to do so when I spoke with him yesterday. Braden working the post against Mitchell. Ben Duell, nowhere to go. Littleton puts up the long shot for two. Javordo Mitchell finishes with a dunk. Back to a 1-point game. That's the dunk counter up to 1. Noah McCarthy with a pretty finish. Up high, alley-oop dunk for Justin Chase. 2 dunks and 2 trips for the Reds. Vince Littleton says, we'll trade 3 for 2, no trouble. Laurier for Tobin. Steal by Duel. Tommy scrappy play. Littleton on the floor. Ahead for McCarthy. McCarthy stops, pops, 3-pointer. Javordo Mitchell tracks it down, finds Marcus Barnes. Barnes calms things down as he crosses half. Barnes, a little one-on-one move there. I think those ones are okay if they work. Otherwise, you want to see the ball move a little more on offense. It's Vegas Evans off the bench. My guess is it probably is for Barnes. I'm not sure of that. Justin Chase on the drive. McCarthy. That's Ethan Tumwine on the run out. It is Marcus Barnes coming off for Vegas Evans. Mark Tobin also off for Reese Zerogli. Zerogli probably will do a lot of the ball handling. Numbers here for UNB. Zerogli gets right to the rim. Vegas Evans on the rebound, fouled by Noah McCarthy. Owen Amos, Harrison Florian check in for Stu. Vegas Evans on the line. Evans, 65+% free throw shooter last season. Knocks down the second one as well. And dual guarded by Vegas Evans. Harrison Florian. A little too strong on that jump shot. Might have had a little too much room. Jump ball. McCarthy, Zerogli. Pardon me, Ben Duel, Zerogli on the tie-up. 14 on the shot clock. This will be Tommy's ball. Length of Mitchell trying to hustle around Florian to get the steal there. Knocked it out of bounds. McCarthy with some fancy footwork to keep from going back court. Ben Duel with the fake pass to Harrison Florian. Gets the bucket to go and draws a foul. Foul on Zerogli. Nice fake by Ben Duel to get the shot blocker flying out in the air. Good finish by Florian. Can't make the free throw. Mitchell initially had the rebound, ended up in the hands of Laurier. And now Zerogli has his pass picked off by Noah McCarthy. McCarthy for Owen Amos. Three-pointer too strong. Rebound Zerogli. Vegas Evans, far low post. Lots of Tommies have got the hand on the ball there. I think that's going to be Ben Duell. Ben Duell does pick up the foul. Vegas Evans to the line again. 21.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Tommies 21, UNB 17. Had a couple comments on this. I am wearing my Tommy's hoodie, but I've got on my UNB ring, so balances things out, just the size of the logos. Not quite the same. Wearing one of each. A little chilly in the gym, or I would just take off the sweatshirt. Long pass, that's going to be picked off by Justin Chase. Vegas Evans finishes that. Zerogli jumps on Owen Amos. Uses the body to make space. Lays it in. Quick turnaround there, 23-21 UNB for 6 quick points, and that's going to be the way the quarter ends. Says we're between quarters here. We did have the break for those who have been following along all weekend long. There was no game scheduled at 1:30. That was a coaching clinic by, I'll say legendary coach for lack of a better term. Legendary coach Jim Herrick. NCAA championship winner with UCLA Bruins, also coach Georgia Bulldogs, some other teams as well. Number of coaches on hand here for that. Pretty good orator is Coach Herrick. He'll also speaking at the dinner this evening. I'm attending that thanks to the folks at World's Oldest Basketball Court, one of the sponsors here. Pretty entertaining to see him put some of the RNS players through the paces and show the coaches how he would run the practice and what he would do with his players. Pretty interesting for me just to sit through that. And the coach is absolutely 100% engaged in what he was saying. Very, very positive reinforcer. Operant conditioning, if you will, if I go back to my university psychology days. Well, that's Skinner or Pavlov or both of them. It's been quite a while since I've taken psychology courses. I think Skinner was the punishment guy and Pavlov was the positive guy. Sat here for quarter two. Foul, we're going to shoot two. It's going to be a third on Lavoie. Set the personnel here. Florian, Riverland, seeing his first action of the game. Ethan Tumwine, Tanner Hoyt, Vince Littleton. For the Tommies, for UNB, Burry on the line. Javoto Mitchell, 7, Vegas Evans, 1, Marcus Masters, 13. Mattias Muscroft, first-year guard out of Sussex. I always like seeing the NB connections on UNB. Lands for Littleton and Florian. River lands. Can't find space. Back outside for Littleton. 5 to shoot. Littleton launches. Littleton back rim. Rebound results in a loose ball. Jump ball. Noah McCarthy checks back in for Vince Littleton. Ball stays with the Tommies. 25-21 UNB inside. Catch for Florian. River lands. Will launch a 3. Rims out. Tip by Noah McCarthy on the inside. Inside position on Marcus Barnes. Noah McCarthy just tips it in. Barnes right into the hands of McCarthy. McCarthy's now going to pull up, shoot, no good. Rebound Vegas Evans. He's going to go out of bounds. Off of UNB, Tommy's ball. Played a little over a minute here in quarter 2. UNB up 2 on STU. Good look at Tanner Hoyt as he inbounds for Harrison Florian. Knocked away into the hands of Muscroft. Muscroft for Burry. Burry shot spins up over the top of the backboard out of bounds. Florian tries a deep one again. Burry on the battle. Picks up a foul on Harrison Florian. Noah McCarthy was warned at that last exchange here for unsportsmanlike comments. Coach Hickey asked what it was about. Then told Noah to cut it out. Vegas Evans from deep. Timeout Tommies at 28-23. There you see the pass to the corner. Vegas Evans all alone for the three-pointer. And he knocks it down, much to the delight of the Reds bench. One more game yet to come in this one. It is Rossay Netherwood and Thetford. That's scheduled for 5:30. Hard to believe that it's only around 4 o'clock now. It feels like I've been in here all day long, I guess, because I have been in here all day long. Beautiful facility, great tournament. Been enjoying every second of being here. Just a little surprise there when I looked at the clock. I guess because we started so early today. Yesterday, game 3s were starting after 5, so yeah. Losing track of time a little bit. That's all right. And again, special thanks to the sponsors of this tournament. Scotiabank, you see on screen, Scotia Wealth Management as well. World's oldest basketball court sponsoring the banquet this evening. And then, of course, Chateau St. John. I've spent the last couple nights looking for a nice spot in St. John to spend some of your time. The good folks up at the Chateau, and I can tell you the ladies that were running the breakfast there the last couple mornings. If you're not awake when you go down there, they make sure you get everything you need to be awake, and they greet you with a smile. Can't ask for much more. Once you get there in Chateau St. John, if I get a chance in this one, because we've got a couple of New Brunswick teams here, I will tell the world's oldest basketball court story again. I've told it once or twice here already this weekend, but I'll tell that again, just so folks are aware. So we'll wait for a break and play for that as Florian scores again. Harry's got at least 7. Scores that one over to Javordo Mitchell. They have a little conversation coming up court. Buried, trapped in the corner. Gets it back out. Marcus Barnes looking for the clear out. Offensive foul on Javordo Mitchell. Trying to get position on Noah McCarthy. McCarthy with a big smile. McCarthy on the drive, that time rejected by Mitchell. Mitchell says, we'll get the ball back that way. Matthias Muscroft gets body from Tanner Hoyt. Matthias Muscroft misses the first. Muscroft, Mombercat, and Lance all in this tournament. Lance with the Tommies, Mombercat with the Capers. My view, the top 3 high school players in the province here in New Brunswick last season. I didn't see a lot of the Moncton area team, so there could be a player or two there that certainly rearranges that in a top 5 for me. Muscroft, of everybody I saw, was by far head and shoulders above everyone. Easy number 1. But Lance lands in Mombercat. You could convince me that there are others in the province that deserve mention there as well. Tipped. Marcus Barnes looking for a tip. Called on the arm. (29-25) team fouls. Stu has 3, UNB now 2. 7:07 to play. This seems to be a slow-moving second quarter. Seems like we've had a lot of whistles, a lot of discussion. The competition level between these teams is high. They are, of course, cross-campus rivals. You can bet that some of these boys have played together a little bit. Showtime, Vegas Evans! Mitchell on the swipe. Glick gets the rebound after forcing tough shot from Littleton. Littleton knocks it out of bounds off of Zarogali. McCarthy for 3, front rim. Rebounds Zarogali. Zarogali waits for some help. Screen from Mitchell. Watch Mitchell on the roll. Mitchell's got a Mitchell's got a big size advantage on McCarthy, but Zarogali gets right to the rim for 2 points. Speed advantage on Florian. Tumwine, trouble at the rim. Tanner Hoyt lays it in after Florian knocks the ball away. Asking a lot here from Harrison Florian. Play front side of this press. Vegas Evans going to pick up the foul there. Foul there on Vegas Evans. 14 shot clock. Tommies will inbound on the baseline. Going to do a little bit of mop-up work here. Over the top for Ted Braden, who's subbed in for Harrison Florian. Back for Noah McCarthy. McCarthy uses a Braden screen. Braden's going to drive, gets inside, rejected by Javordo Mitchell. McCarthy on the miss of the long shot. Shot clock expiry, out of bounds. Take your pick, whichever one it is.
Be available, Vegas. Come on.
Mitchell's got springs under the feet. He can get up off the court pretty quick. He did there on Braden on the rejection. Braden doubles Zarogali, who finds Burry. Javordo Mitchell can't get the rebound. Pile of players on the floor, and then McCarthy loses a handle out of bounds. Everybody looks like they're okay. Timeout, Coach Joe Salerno for UNB. 33-27, Reds over the Tommies. 5:14 to go, Q2. Great time now here to talk about world's oldest basketball court. I mentioned it. Might as well tell the story. So right here in New Brunswick, if you're not aware, we have the oldest remaining basketball court in the world. There were older ones. They've since been demolished, fired, something, burnt. It remains here in St. Stephen, the former Y building. The group is taking that over, the world's oldest basketball court group. And around that building, they're going to build a brand new facility. Think sort of modern day basketball Hall of Fame on a smaller scale with that world's oldest court. And when you think world's oldest court, think exactly the Naismith commercial with the peach baskets and them cutting the hole in the bottom to poke the broom through. Think exactly that thing in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, and just imagine the history of that. And then surround that by that brand new complex. What a great thing for New Brunswick basketball. What a great thing for New Brunswick. What a great tourist attraction for that reason. And what a great opportunity that we have to make that into a thing here in New Brunswick. We can always use more things that make New Brunswick stand out. And what better than the world's oldest basketball court, the game that everybody loves to play and loves to watch. Get behind that initiative. Go to their website, learn more about it. Attend their golf tournament next summer called the Archie Celebrity Tournament in St. Andrews. I was there this summer. It was the summer, the best weekend I've had in many, many years, bar none, and thanks to Tom Liston and the world's oldest crew for putting that on, and other folks that made my time there just absolutely special. Got to be part of a golf team and see an individual hit a hole-in-one to win a Lincoln Navigator. I'm going to have dinner with him this evening, in fact. Kurt Peacock here from the St. John region. It's a special tournament. Braden on the rebound now. Blocked by Mitchell again. That time Mitchell gets a foul. Patterson calls that foul. Couple subs checking in for UNB. Ted Braden to the line. I thought that block looked clean. Braden makes them from the free throw line. Tommies, I'm sure, will take the points. And also the foul on Mitchell. Laurier with the catch. Back for Zarogali. Inside for Burry. Burry on Tumwine. These guys, it's not Tumwine. That's Littleton. I'm going to say Burry and Tumwine. I think we're teammates for a while at FHS, if I'm not totally mistaken. Well, they would have been teammates on that under-17 provincial team. That's where they were teammates, for sure, and probably FHS as well. Ben Duell, step through jump shot. No good. That's Tamwine with the rebound. Rebound blocked there by Justin Chase on the putback. Vegas Evans, tough catch underneath. Fast pace of play. Evans is going to reset. Zerogly's going to come get it. Now we've got 10 on a shot clock. UNB, Zerogly on the drive. He's going to get a foul, I think, from Tamwine. Ben Duell limps off here. Owen Amos checks in. 3:39 to go. 6-point game. UNB 35, Tommy's 29. Zerogly, a lot of dribble. Oh! Way in the air that time was Justin Chase to drill the three-pointer. Pretty nice looking release there from Chase. Braden on the drive. Braden called for the offensive foul. Justin Chase, at 6'6", will bring it up against Owen Amos. Chase, pass deflected into the hands of Noah McCarthy. McCarthy ahead for Braden. Vegas Evans meets him at the rim. Ted Braden, I think, was thinking about a hard finish on that one. Tommy's retained possession. Suddenly down 9. Braden with the catch, back for Owen Amos. Vince Littleton. Owen Amos launches for 3. That one is good from Owen Amos. Back to a 6-point contest. Justin Chase. I think that's Evans in the corner. It was Evans in the corner. Brandon Laurier on the rebound. We got a jump ball. Good contest there from Littleton and Tamwine to get the tie up. So, of course, they knew coming into this tournament they're going to be in tough against 3 U Sport and AUS teams.
We hit a shot. So 14. Oh, 2 seconds. No, timeout.
Timeout taken by UNB, just to finish the thought there. Tommy's coming in here, taking on real stiff competition right out of the gate in Cape Breton, Acadia, and UNB. This will bode well for the Tommies as they go into their own tournament in a couple weeks. In fact, first I believe they go to Quebec to take on some more collegiate level teams. Then their own tournament, the Ken Gould men's and women's action, will go in a couple weeks' time at the pit. I'll be on hand for that one. It'll be another 3 days of 12 games. A lot of fun there, men's and women's side. I believe coming in for that one, we've got Mount Allison, Holland College, and Mount St. Vincent, I think, are the 3 teams coming in, if my memory is at all any good. Should be, well, they were over the past couple years. I would say 4 of the top 5 on both the men's and women's side in the conference over the last couple years, including, I think, 3-time defending champion on the women, Mount St. Vincent Mystics, and the last 2 champions, Holland and Mount St. Vincent on the men's side. STU lost in the finals the last 2 seasons, ACAA play. UNB went out in the quarters in their Atlantic University Sport playoffs. I think in overtime to Cape Breton. Lots of conversations happening with the officials on both sides here. Out of the timeout, 2:41 to go here in the first half. 6-point game. Laurier inside for Burry. Tough shot there. Good defense by Owen Amos. Ethan Tumwine. McCarthy lost that off his own foot. Like Tumwine took a big tumble in front of the UNB bench. Out of bounds off of UNB. Vince Littleton makes a three. 38-35, the Tommies staying with the Reds. Zarogali uses the Burry screen. Tumwine with the interception on the pass. A little too excited there. The pass forward for Littleton didn't connect. That's the type of defense the Tommies want, looking for the steal. Tommies are up on the bench, They're down 3 on the scoreboard. Certainly lots of energy over there in the Tommy sideline. Laurier changes that with a three-pointer. Burry and Braden take a spill. Opposing number 15s. Now Braden sets the screen. Littleton answers with a three. Vince Littleton drains it from deep. We're back to a three-point game. Ethan Tumwine gets called for the foul. That will send Brendan Laurier to the line. Laurier out of Crawley, UK, and the Holy Trinity Storm. Third year of eligibility. 1:01 to go on the clock. UNB up 3. First half. Everyone wants to give the officials a piece of their mind in this one. Laurier makes. Sub coming in. This is going to be Ben Duell. In for Owen Amos, it appears. 1:01 to go. First half, 43-38. Zarogali might have had a little piece of the back of the jersey. Saw the jersey pop out there. Knocked it out of bounds. McCarthy on the catch. Guarded by Laurier. A lot of length there for McCarthy to deal with. Braden, Littleton, three-pointer. That's wide left. Tanner Hoyt was chasing it to the corner. Tanner hasn't had much of an opportunity to get shots off in this one. Oh, McCarthy with the slip. Braden beats Laurier at the rim, is going to pick up the foul. Much like I thought the Givoto block was clean at the other end. I thought Ted Braden's block there was clean. I've got them both as clean blocks in my book. Harrison Florian checks in. That one gets a lot of rim, but finally drops through for Laurier. It's a good challenge at the rim by Braden. A good, strong take by Laurier as well. Burry looks for the rebound. Duel saves it. Laurier comes up with it. Jump ball called again. I think this one will go to UNB. McCarthy, I think, got a little shot on that one. Let's hope he's okay. He gets up, he's okay. Yeah, it should be UNB's on the alternating possession, I think. Going to clean up a wet spot on the floor here. Oh, it's going to be Tommy's ball. Apparently we just had black ball on the last one. Dan Patterson. With the Swiffer. Pretty good crowd on hand for this one. Of course, two New Brunswick teams going at it. Bleachers not quite as full as they were for the game where the students were all here on Thursday afternoon to open it up. That's a pretty good sight to see, that is. All the students in their uniform here cheering on their teams, making noise. And I can say for sure that there's a lot of RNS students out participating in other sports. I know we had a tweet at one point that I think there was a hockey team that was watching us from the bus, wherever they were going to or coming from. Soccer team's been in full action here for sure. Students have been going in and out playing soccer. See the soccer uniforms every once in a while here at RNS. Beautiful campus, beautiful school. Certainly a real sense of safety and security here. This, for example, there's security around and there's cameras and all that. But, yeah, there's been, since I arrived here Thursday afternoon, there's been a gym bag full of stuff sitting by the front door outside. Anybody could pick it up and take it at any point in time. Yet nobody does because it belongs to somebody else. Just an interesting little tidbit there that I found. I thought if that were anywhere else, that gym bag would have walked away a long time ago. Here, just waits for the rightful owner to remember where they put it. There's Hoyt with the extra pass. Shot missed, rebound by Tobin. That'll bring us to the end of half. 44-38 UNB. They were up 23-21 after quarter time. Going to put 10 minutes on the clock. You're going to watch some replays here at halftime undoubtedly with the stellar crew from Maritime Athletic Profiles. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Milner Invitational. Come on back in 10 minutes. We'll have half number 2.
What if you could do more of the things you love? And enjoy more of the rewards you've been looking for. At places that let you escape to other worlds. Wherever those worlds may be. Get more with the new Scene Plus.
Advice. Everybody's got some advice. Your friend, your dad, even strangers have advice.
Hey, heard about NFTs?
Excuse me?
Dating advice. Life advice.
Quit your day job.
You're a winner.
They can't be fudged.
There are books on advice, tapes on advice, even shows on advice.
What an idiot. Friendship.
You want my advice? Here we go.
What you should do,
My right, your left.
Quit.
what you shouldn't do. What to eat,
I recommend the fish.
what to drink, what to think.
Feel it right there.
In a world full of cookie cutter, one size fits all, trust me, I know it all advice.
And out.
Maybe it's time for a different kind of advice. Advice that comes from getting to know you, not trying to sell you. That understands your perspective before giving you a new one. That's the advice you want for your money. Scotiabank, you're richer than you think.
Fans, welcome back here for the second half, UNB and STU. Game 11 of 12 in the Milner Invitational. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of this whole tournament. What a dandy tournament this has been. I've had a blast here all weekend long. One more game left to go after this one. Rothesay, Netherwood, and Tedford will close things out. You can bet the Netherwood fans will come out, fill the gym up for that one. Good crowd on hand for this one as well from the cross-campus rivals. Down Highway 7 and across Highway 1 a little bit to Rothesay for this matchup. UNB 44, STU 38 at halftime. Been a pretty close battle all the way through. Lots of chatter with the officials from the players and the coaches. As I called out in the first half of the broadcast, I thought there were a couple calls that the officials got wrong on blocks. Anyhow, just my evaluation. The officials, the ones paid to blow the whistle. Rogally down on the court. Ties up. We're going to get a jump ball. This will go over to the Tommies, I think, on the jump ball. Tommies go Tanner Hoyt, Harrison Florian, Owen Amos, Noah McCarthy, and Jeffrey Lavoie here for the start of quarter number 3. It's Reese Rogally, Norm Burry, Marcus Barnes, Vegas Evans, and Javordo Mitchell for the Reds. Good to see the Maestro back in the building here. Maestro Fresh West on hand for this game between UNB and STU. Lavoie on the drive. Scores 2 for STU. Answered at the other end with a three-pointer. I think that was Zarogli in the corner. I was obstructed on that view into the tight quarters here. See a number of the sponsors watching from up top. Enjoying the view down here to the court. 2 to shoot. Florian pump fake, gets it up and off, but that didn't even hit backboard that time. I'm not sure whether Mitchell got a piece of it or off the side of the hand or something for Florian. Mitchell, baseline jump shot. If he's got a 15, 18-foot jumper to go with that inside high-flying game that he's got, he could be trouble for a lot of teams in the AUS. Mitchell challenged the shot. That left Florian open underneath for the putback. That's going to happen when you've got a shot blocker like Mitchell flying out at everybody. One of those things you're going to live with. Burry with the catch and drive to the bucket for 2. Ahead for Lavoie. Lavoie, up and under move, takes the shot blockers right out of play there. Red's looking around saying, hey, somebody should have stopped the ball there, but not me. Somebody's got it, boys. 51-44 UNB. Zarogali the lob for Mitchell. Javordo Mitchell hammers that one home. Give Mitchell 2 dunks in this one and a block there. Now he's wide open by himself. Lavoie with the reach in from behind. I think Javordo Mitchell was trying to catch Jeff Lavoie there and prevent him from getting hurt on that, I think at least. Lavoie and Mitchell certainly knew what was going on.
Hey, Norm, are you guys switching now?
Lavoie certainly picked up the foul, but he got the reach around on that. He got ball. Officials are going to talk this one over. Subs in. Lavoie will go out because that'll be 4. Officials are going to talk about it. There should be nothing extra there in my view. I think Lavoie got ball, tied up ball, but he also got foul when he got ball. I don't think it's an unsporty in any way. I don't think what happened after. I think it was just Mitchell trying to catch him. Should be just a foul in my view. Officials agree. I got that one right. Amazing. I agreed with the officials on that. Been getting them wrong a lot of this game. Talked it over. Good work, though, by the crew to realize what was going on. Javordo Mitchell's going to shoot. Look like he's flexing the thumb there a little bit. Was the thumb on the left hand, though, not the right hand. Law hadn't got that one down low. That could have been real showtime for Javordo. Good hustle by Lavoie. Mitchell makes the second. Florian on the offensive rebound. Gets the shot blocker in the air, puts it up and in for 2. Harrison Florian's having a good game for the Tommies. Been double-digit scorer at the very least, just out of the ones I remember, including a 3-pointer made. Vegas Evans gets space, shoots from the elbow. Marcus Barnes on the drive. Norm Burry with the shot. I think we got timeout Tommies here, 59-46. UNB with a big push here this quarter. .6:35 to go, 6:34 I guess on the game clock, so you see some of the replays. There's the lob for the dunk to Javordo Mitchell. Florian with the fake, gets Mitchell in the air, then goes off glass for 2. Nice move by Florian. UNB up 13 on STU. Reds break the timeout, waiting for the Tommies to break the timeout. Tommies, I know, are well conditioned. We have to think going against teams here that are U-Sport level, a little bit larger, sometimes a little bit quicker than they are, whether that's taking some starch out of them here into the second half of the third game in 3 days. Absolutely great challenge for them. They're not going to back down. They're going to keep giving it their all. You have to wonder just a little bit. Well, Littleton says everything's going just fine for me. take all that back. Legs aren't going whatsoever. Just about to say some of the shots have started to be a little front rimish, which is a sign the legs might be going, but Littleton looks just fine. We'll watch that the rest of the way, though. Burry on the drive. Met by Ben Duell at the rim. Duell will pick up the foul.
Guys are wide open. Let's go, Norm.
Norm Burry on the line. I think I've told all my Norm Burry stories this weekend. Burry makes the first. And the second, the lead is up to 12. Ben Duell with a hard charge. Off to Harrison Florian, he scores again. Harrison having a great game for the Tommies. Another one he shoots over Javordo Mitchell. He gives Javordo a little smile there. Can bet he's going to look to answer that at the other end. Knocked away. Littleton again with a three-pointer. Down to 7. And Duell is up. Vegas Evans on the drive. Vegas Evans lays it in for 2. Simple press break there for the Reds. Littleton power step, kick back outside to Ben Duell. Harrison Florian puts up the three-pointer. Little touch of the hand there by Javordo Mitchell. You hear the snap from over here. The ball ends up short, no call. Out of bounds. Over to the Tommies. The lead is 9. Mark Tobin off the bench for UNB. What a treat it's been here all weekend long to be right down here, right in the action, practically sitting on what's been the visitors' bench all weekend long. Get that one more time with the Tetford game coming up, and thanks to the coaches and assistant coaches for being entertaining and entertaining me, and a little back and forth we've had one every once in a while here, mostly off air, but sometimes a little on. Told the story earlier of world's oldest basketball court and the gentleman winning the cart, Kurt Peacock. Saw him a little while ago. He's in the house here. He's over across the way somewhere. Pretty sure I saw him come in. Ben Duell going to count the bucket on the goaltend. Going to shoot one. Foul is on Vegas Evans. Brandon Laurier checks in. .335 to 3:55 to go here in quarter number 3. 7-point game. Duell lacing up the sneakers, locking down the Velcro. That one doesn't go down. Rebound Vegas Evans. Okay, Marcus Barnes might have got poked in the eye. Offensive foul on Vince Littleton. That one is waved off. Mark Tobin takes the charge. It does look like Barnes got a little eye poke. Inside, Burry against Braden.
How about the two in the back, Danny? Come on. Easy to see.
Foul on Ted Braden. Coach Salerno's asking about the elbows from Braden in the high back to the post player. Not sure how the official can see that one from behind the line. Burry on the line. Noah McCarthy with Vince Littleton, Owen Amos, Harrison Florian, and Ethan Tumwine for Stu. For Florian, Florian's got the size advantage. Tumwine with the shot, rebound Vegas Evans. Evans, Laurier, who has the ball. Marcus Masters, Norm Burry, and Mark Tobin. That's Marcus Barnes. Not Marcus Masters, Marcus Barnes, Marcus Masters. That was a few years ago for UNB. Marcus Barnes with the score there. Knew that sounded wrong as soon as it came off the tongue. Florian with the catch, the step back. That one doesn't bounce through. Tobin and Littleton. Vegas Evans checks out, checking in. Let's just reset the UNB lineup. We've got Tobin, Barnes, Justin Chase is number 4, 15 is Burry, and 3 is Brandon Larlier. Lavoie checks in. I'm pretty sure he's got 4 fouls. There's Lavoie inside. Nothing doing for Lavoie. McCarthy. McCarthy short on the jump shot from the corner. Laurier with the handle. Tobin on the drive. Nice take and scores 2. Mark Tobin. Florian with the catch. Owen Amos, deep 3, front rim. Rebound Burry. Pardon me, Tobin, not Burry. Marcus Barnes on the take, gets the and one. Oh, no, not the end one. We've got Laurier on a foul after the shot went up. It's another one I didn't see. Danny Patterson much closer to the action down low on that one. Bench technical foul called against the Tommies. We're going to shoot one, Marcus Barnes.
Go box, box, box.
It's a tech, though. We don't get it back.
Foul's going to go on Mark Tobin, number 14. I was looking around to see who the foul was on. I saw the 10 and then the fingers and couldn't figure out who was out there, but it was Tobin. Got that foul. McCarthy into the traffic against Burry. Those guys might have been teammates at FHS at one time, maybe. No, that's McCarthy probably a little bit before Norm Burry's time there. Sort of similar time frames, though. One of those good FHS teams all run together in my head. Outside for Burry. Laurier for three. Nice looking shot there for Brandon Laurier. 75-58. McCarthy makes from 15 feet. Laurier gets the bump from Tumwine. Tumwine called for the two-hander on Laurier. Tanner Hoyt up off the bench for Ethan Tumwine. Reminder coming up after this one, and one more quarter here to go, of course. It will be RNS and Tetford to close out the tournament. So RNS opens the tournament and closes the tournament here on their home court. Great opportunity for them to bring in the tournament sponsors, see the final game, give their students here something to do on the Saturday night too. See some of the students already arriving with signs in support of RNS. McCarthy with the score. That one banks in, but it's not going to count. Waved off. Marcus Barnes with a nice banker at the buzzer, but gets 0 for it. We're going to end the quarter. UNB up 14, 76-62 over the Tommies. UNB on their way to going 2-1 in the tournament. Lost to Acadia on opening night. Acadia 3-0 here. A few folks have said to me this weekend, Acadia, are they the surprise team in the AOS this season? A little early to say that. Lots of things can swing around, of course, and a whole other bunch of teams to be heard from, but certainly Acadia has to be pretty happy with what they saw this weekend. UNBSJ has to be pretty happy. They picked up a couple wins this weekend in the I'll call it the prep collegiate side of things. St. Foy at 2-1. Tetford right now at 0-2. RNS at 1-1. Cape Breton finishes 1-2. UNB right now is 1-1. STU 0-2. Tommy's new, as I said earlier, they're in tough in this division with the 3 U Sport schools. It will only make them better, regardless of whether they get a win in this weekend or not. This is the level of competition they want to play. They're setting the bar high for their own season in the ACAA.
Hey, B. Nice 2 feet kick out there. I like that. On the drive. Under control.
Justin, take 6. Brandon, you got that. Z. You're gonna take 6. Mark, you got 10. You have 10. Z. Reese, you got there.
Zarogali, Chase, Laurier, Mitchell, and Tobin. That's Mitchell with the ball for the Reds to start quarter 4. Florian, McCarthy, Hoyt, Lavoie, and Owen Amos for the Tommies. Laurier on the drive kick, 1 to shoot. The Reds get it off and make the bucket, and we'll get 1 shot out of it.
Brandon, good pass.
Foul is going to be on Lavoie. I think that's going to be it for Lavoie. He knows it. He's going to the bench. Sub's already in for Lavoie. Littleton. Justin Chase finishes what I think was a 4-point play. McCarthy, tripped from behind by Laurier. That is the correct call. Feet get tied up. Tanner Hoyt inbound right in front of us here. I'd like to see Tanner get hot here. Maybe he can get cooking even. Little tie up here at the desk. The Tommies have already subbed Lavoie off before the foul. They didn't get it recorded. We're looking for him on the floor. He wasn't on the floor. He was already off. Now Tanner Hoyt set to inbound. Vince Littleton. Cross-court pass for Noah McCarthy. McCarthy on the miss. Tobin on the rebound. Littleton looking for the reach in. We're going to get a foul on the reach. Three-pointer made out of the corner again for Justin Chase. Got caught there watching the ball and not talking about it, folks. I guess I'll clue back in here. Might mean it's time for a little caffeine for me. There's Tanner Hoyt. Gets one off. Rebound, though, to Laurier. Laurier, the whirling dervis through half court and hands off to Justin Chase. Good little run here for Justin Chase. 85-62, the Reds with their biggest lead of the day on the Tommies. As I said, I think the Tommies are not going to quit, and I think maybe they've seen just a little bit of a heavy leg starting to set in here. Athleticism of UNB starting to show. .8:27 to go, quarter four. UNB in control of this one. Let's hope we get some nice clean play the rest of the way through. This one speeds through. 5:08, so we're behind schedule on the 5:30 game. So I say let's hope we get some clean play, speed this one through. Not that I want the basketball to be over, but let's hope we don't get a slow finish here. There's been a lot of chatter after the whistle, a lot of talk between games.
Hey, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Reese, double that, Reese.
Riverlands has checked in for the Tommies. Noah McCarthy has subbed out. Vince Littleton launches a three, makes a three. 85-65 now. Tommy's first points of the quarter. UNB started the quarter on a 9-0 run. Taken back by Owen Amos. There's Vince Littleton again. Again, he pulls up for three. That one doesn't go. Lands on the rebound. Tanner Hoyt. Hoyt can heat up in a hurry, and he makes the three. Laurier.
Off his head.
Mark. You play the three. Justin, lift up.
Some type of warning to the black side there. I'm not exactly sure what that hand signal means. Chase on that one. Javordo Mitchell, who's checked in. Reese Sirogli makes the three. Hoyt, Amos, Florian, Owen Amos spots up three-pointer. Amos is a very good scorer. Justin Chase, Mark Tobin, Norm Burry. Burry makes a three. Harrison Florian lays it in. Harrison's had just a great game for the Tommies. Going to be a foul on Owen Amos. Zach Votor checks in. It's going to be for Tanner Hoyt. Coach Hickey fairly deep into the bench here. Chase makes the second free throw. 92-73. Current score. Vautour has to take off some jewelry. Not sure why we blew that one dead. That should be on Vautour to be ready to play. Pass was coming his direction, and just because he was running off the bench from the jewelry situation, referee blew that one dead, said let's start it all over again. Should be on Vautour there and me to be ready to get into the game. If he's not, should either send him off for the jewelry or his consequence if he loses the ball as a result. Yeah, just my view. Harrison Florian with another nice take. He's going to be approaching 20 points. Big confidence builder for Harrison to be having a game like this against the size of Mitchell and the Reds. Probably not going to see anybody like Javordo Mitchell in the ACAA this season. Mitchell leaves that one short, chases it on rebounds into the hands of Vautour. Vautour for Lands. Owen Amos back around for Lands. Lands on the drive. He's going to spin, stop, back up a little bit, and make a shot. River Lands. Rogally spins by Lands, gets straight to the bucket for 2 points. Vautour out of the corner for Amos. Amos launches a three again. Owen Amos with an easy release on the three-pointer. And it's 80-94 in favor of UNB. Chase met at the rim by Florian. Not sure what we got going on here. White foul on Owen Amos. I think that's called black ball after, so not a shooting foul. That's why it was late, I believe. I think we just had black ball called there, not shooting. .446 to go. There you see, great look at the replays from the last few minutes of play. Great job here by the Maritime Athletic Profiles crew. They have all weekend long. I might be drifting away a little bit myself, but they're right on top of the focus. Crowd is filling in here for sure for the RNS game. Now the students starting to make their way in. Of course, a good crowd here still for this one. UNB 446 away from moving to 2-1 in the tournament. Could have been 3-0. Pretty close game against Cape Breton on Friday. Really defensive rebounding in that one, sort of let the Capers back into it by times. 14 on the shot clock. Now we're set to go. Some ice packs being prepared down at the far end. There's going to be a number of folks who need them after this one, I think. In the third game in 3 days. Burry back rimmer. Taken off by the Tommies. Tommies, Vautour, Littleton, Ted Braden. Back for Vautour. River Lands. Lands steps on the out of bounds line. Tobin on the drive outside. Barnes. Rebound, Javordo. Mitchell, there he was tied up though with River Lands. Lands knocks it out of bounds. Thaddeus Muscroft checks in for Mark Tobin. Tobin's had a good game for the Reds. Marcus Barnes on the take. Marcus Barnes, maybe player of the game. Vegas Evans had a good game. See where we go with this one. It was Javordo Mitchell in UNB's win yesterday. Justin Chase has had a good game as well. This is Justin Chase checking in for the Reds. Chase really had a great fourth quarter. Said his name a lot here. See where we go on the selection, of course. 4 minutes from being over yet. The Tommies could still come back in this one. Braden collects the rebound. Littleton for River Lands. Lands on the release. Lands hits for three. Down to an 11-point lead. Muscroft by Vautour. Javordo Mitchell loses the handle. Braden off for Lands. Lands is going to drive. I think that shot was changed, if not blocked, by Javordo Mitchell. Barnes, Burry, three-pointer. Front rim, rebound, Muscroft. Burry thought about the three. Now he's going to spin. Drive, draw the foul on Vince Littleton. Burry will go to the line. 15 foul on the Tommies, only one for the Reds in this quarter.
Justin, you stay there. You stay there. Marcus, you go here. Matt, you got 8. Never mind. Norm, you got 8. Let's go. Get here.
Burry makes from the line. Vautour, Braden against Mitchell. Gets Mitchell in the air a second time and gets the foul on Javordo Mitchell. Brandon Laurier will check in. Vardo out. It's going to be his fifth. I think the dunk total only 2 in this one, I think, for Mitchell. Coach Hickey asking Ted Braden if the ball was slippery on that first shot. Rebound Laurier, but Braden knocks it away, then jumps to the floor. That's good hustle by Ted Braden to get that back. Braden against Burry. One dribble, now he hands off to Littleton. Littleton takes the three. Nice rebound inside by Marcus Barnes. Barnes coast to coast. Vautour off for Lands. Lands is going to attack the bucket. Nice use to go to the other side of the rim. Use the rim, protect from the shot blocker by River Lands. I've liked what I've seen of Lands here this weekend for Stu. Shows is a real smart offensive player. Saw him a couple times with Riverview last season. I knew he was pretty good, but pretty heady moves he's had here. Reminder, coming up, the next game be Tedford and host RNS. I'm going to try to get just a little bit of caffeine into me, wake myself up a little bit for that one. But stick around on the Maritime Athletic Profiles YouTube page, yes. Yes, page, that's the correct term. To pick up that game. Stellar job by the crew here all weekend long. River lands. Loose ball that's going to be off of Tamwine. Good hustle by Brandon Larrier there. Force the turnover. Justin Chase launches again. That one a little too strong. Rebound lands for Littleton. Final 145 of this one. Littleton launches again. That's another three. Mark Tobin will check back into the game for UNB. Tamwine slips, can't get back up. Marcus Barnes just makes a three-pointer. Barnes, I think if I had to pick, be my player of the game for UNB. Burry's also had a pretty good game. I think it'd be between those two. Not batting a very high percentage here this weekend, though, on those. So we'll see who it actually is after the game. We'll conduct the player of the game interview and then get set up for the final game of the day. Barnes with another score. That's a head for Braden against Burry. Oh, acrobatic finish. Barnes again. Technical foul on a couple players there. Number 11 checking in for the Reds. I don't have a number 11. On my list here. My apologies for that. So I've got somebody's name wrong here and going down through. Can't exactly figure out who that is right off the top. Braden backs in. Braden follows with the tip. I think 11 is going to be Ethan Howes, I believe, if I sort that out correctly. Another finish at the other end for UNB. 107-91, final 25 seconds. 2 more points on the board for Stu. Over to Marcus Barnes to get it over half. They don't need to shoot here. I think Barnes will just dribble this one out, and we're going to finish 107-93 will be the final. That will be our final as Barnes just dribbles out the basketball. UNB picks up the win over the cross-campus Tommies. The Tommies will undoubtedly be better for it, though, in terms of their play for playing these 3 U-Sport teams here this weekend. We'll probably shake some hands here between these 2 teams. Yes, indeed we will. Play hard, but then certainly recognize each other. Mutual respect here between these clubs. And of course, Gaio Isaiah, who didn't play here this weekend, played for the Tommies last year. Reese Hassan, who didn't play for the Guyosai didn't play for the Reds this weekend, used to be on the Tommies. Reese Hassan, the other way, used to be on the Reds, didn't play for the Tommies. We'll get that all straightened out. We'll get the player of the game. We'll do an interview and then get set up for RNS and Tedford to close this one out. See who the player of the game is. Coach Damian Gay will undoubtedly present this one, as he's done all of them. I think it's Norm Burry as player of the game. It is Norm Burry. Norm's going to come over here and we're going to have a little chat. Give Norm the headset. We'll get Norm to look right here into the camera. And we're set to go, joined now by UNB Reds player of the game, Norm Burry. Norm, you played well here all weekend long. Pick up player of the game honors in this one. Tough Tommies team you're playing here, though.
It is, yeah. I think it's two programs that have a lot of respect for each other. I know, being on the hill with each other, and we get to see these guys every preseason. So, it's a game we always take seriously, and you just got a lot of respect for those guys. So,
I've been watching you play for quite a lot of years. Thinking back to your time when you started with Scott Jones in Woodstock, played for the under-17 team at the Curry Center. You end up at UNB. You played in a lot of places against a lot of players. What does coming to a tournament like this to honor Andrew Milner, and I know you know the Milner story, mean for your career and for you as a player?
It's really special to play in a tournament like this. It's for a great. We got a lot of things that happen, and you don't really have a lot of control over those things. So to play in a tournament like this, and it really means something to all the teams that come here, and it's really special for all of us. So
you are 2-1 in the tournament, lost to Cape Breton. That's one you guys think, geez, we probably could have won that one too. Where do you think you guys are as you go into the AUS season this year?
I think the goal for us is just to build every day and get better as a team every day. And I think this weekend we got better. Obviously it would have been nice to come out 3-0, but we'll take what we got. 2-1's not a bad weekend for us. So I think every weekend we get a chance to get better, and we take advantage of that. So
anyone you want to say hi out there before we go?
Just hi all the UNB fans, and we'll see you at the Curry Center this season.
Excellent. Get out to the Curry Center. Check out Norm and the Reds. They're going to be a show to watch in Fredericton this season long. Thanks for joining me, Norm.
Thank you.
Good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.